Hey everybody, I know it has been a hot minute since I did a video, but I am kind of coming to give you an update and work a little bit as I go. So I have left corporate world and have started my own business. I'm really excited about it. So I will have a whole lot more time instead of commuting and running back and forth driving to be able to focus on creative endeavors. And one of the things that I really miss doing is stitching. So I have a goal to try to do a video every single week about my stitching. It is not going to be just cross stitch. I really enjoy stitching by hand and creating things. So it's going to be a lot of that as well. So as I'm kind of talking, I thought I would go through one thing that I've really wanted to dive in and do is actually make my kids a Christmas stocking. This is one that I got today at a thrift store just so that I could have something to trace and go by. What I'm wanting to do is I thought I would want to cross stitch my kids each a stocking, but the problem with that is I don't have the patience to cross stitch all of them a stocking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this as an example and trace it onto fabric, and then I'm going to create each of them a stocking. I know it probably doesn't make much sense what my goal is in my mind, so I'm going to kind of show you a little bit of what I'm thinking, and then you can come back tomorrow and actually see what I've kind of got and hopefully follow along. It is December the 11th, so I do not have much time to get my 3 kids stockings done. So this is going to be a furious project. So I hope you'll come along with me. I think it'll be fun, kind of spend some time together along Christmas and see what we can create. So let me show you a little bit of what I've got. I live to be kind of thrifty. I love to go to antique stores, junk shops, thrift stores, and I love to take something and create something new out of it. So I went looking for fabrics today to make my kids stockings, and instead of buying new fabric, I thought, why do I not go and see if I can find some stuff and be able to cut it up and repurpose it to make these stockings. So this is a long sleeve shirt that I picked up. It's a Ralph Lauren shirt. It has some cute buttons. It's got a cute applique on it. So I thought this would be cool fabric to be able to cut apart and use with a stocking. I got this shirt. I don't know what this brand is. It's a men's shirt. I showed it to my husband, asked him if he wanted to wear it, and he laughed. But anyway, it's got these cute Christmas prints on it, and there's some buttons on it, so I thought I can cut this up and kind of use this fabric. They had so many little people clothes. I thought these candy cane straps were cute, and I thought in other news I could use this little piece of elastic, cut it up and kind of use that fabric. There was a dress. And again, all of this is stuff that was like dirt cheap at the antique store or the thrift store. So this is some of that velvet material like Santa's thing comes in. And then there's this fabric here and this cute little bow. So I want to use some of this. God, I gotta get my camera situation figured out, y'all. Sorry for the shakies. What else did I get? Okay, so I found a scarf. Really pretty scarf. I don't know if I'm gonna cut this apart, if I'm gonna actually use it. Coldwater Creek, but it's really pretty, and I like these fringes. So I got that. All of this stuff was like 50 cents or 75 cents, so it's not like I'm using a bunch of money, and it's way cheaper doing this than it is getting new fabric. I found this great big pack of fabric for $1. I thought we could open it and look at it. I will get the camera shaky situation figured out before tomorrow. Take all this out and show it to you. I don't have a clue even what's in here. So there's some of this blue, some of these little pieces. I do have other slow stitching projects planned. I've done slow stitching in the past. I need to find the project that I've done before and show it to you so it kind of makes sense. If you know what it is, then good. And if you don't know, then stick around. I'll kind of show you what I mean. But that's cute. All these little pieces. I have also ordered a scrap pack of Christmas stuff off of Etsy, and it's supposed to be here in time. So some pretty fabric. I mean, that's not bad. All that fabric for $1. So that, again, sorry for the shaky camera. I got this cute fabric. This was a pillowcase for $1. And I thought this would make good lining for my stockings. It's fleece. I may even use some of the designs here. I don't know. We'll see. It's a pretty pillowcase though. Again, just hunting for stuff I could cut up and use. This was a whole big bag of scraps for $1. Let's see what's in here. So, some scrap pieces, a piece of ribbon. What is this? Something see-through. Looks like old tablecloth. Oh, that's cute. That would be a good lining for a stocking. Anyway, so just some scrappy pieces I can use. What else did I get? I got this great big wad. Look at this. Great big wad strips of fabric. And it was $6 for it. I mean, this is a lot of fabric. I got this. I don't even know what this is. It's cute, but it was $1. But I like all of these different pieces of fabric. I don't know, it kind of looks, yeah, this is handmade because look, it's whip stitched. So I may not take this apart. I may just actually keep stitching on top of this and build upon it. We'll see. I got this piece. I know this is not Christmassy, but I'm going to use this in my future projects this year. This was a tablecloth. It was $1. Again, I just went looking for stuff I could cut up. Here is this piece of fabric. It's a pretty good piece of fabric, 75 cents. All these reds and stuff will work well for Christmas. And then I do also want to do a, like a runner for my table. This was, my youngest son loves Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And this is a very well, been a very well-loved Christmas pajama shirt for somebody. But I've got it because I want to cut this out and put this on his stocking. And decorate around it. What else? I grabbed some little odd and end pieces for the trim that's here. I don't even know what this is. It's a weird shape. But I thought that the lace was really pretty. An old piece of linen. It looks like a runner. But look at that. Isn't that pretty? I thought that was really pretty. But it's old linen. Just a hanky. Again, it's that linen material that looks old. So some of this stuff will be saved and used for my other projects within the year. Just kind of showing you what I picked up today. This was, I don't even know what this is. Maybe a tea towel? I don't know. But again, I like that thick material, and I thought that applique was really cute to be able to use on something. Here's another piece, 75 cents of that material, that linen material. And it has this on it. I'm thinking I may, like with this, do like a slow stitching bag of some kind. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just kind of showing you this stuff so you can get some ideas. And then I want to show you how cool what we're going to make it is. I got, this is, what is this? Oh, these are 2 pillowcases. No. What's the word? Pillowcase. No, God, golly. Placemat, that's the word. But I loved how this fabric's already sewn together. It was, I mean, 2 of them for $1. I got this. It's a linen. I don't know. This will make a good base for slow stitching. It's $2. Some more of that thick material for a base. This I was so excited to find. It is a linen tablecloth. It is humongous. I have been watching on YouTube folks who get a tablecloth and they fold it to where that it is 12 equal sections, and they do one section of the tablecloth each month. I'm going to dive more into that. I'm going to kind of plan that a little bit, and I'll try to announce that closer to come January. But one of my goals is to do a lot of hand stitching this year. All right, then I got this bundle of fabric. It was $2. Not a huge deal, but I thought it was cute. All right, then I got these. It was $6.50. I don't have a clue where they come from, what they're off of, if somebody made them. But I thought they would be perfect for, like, look. I bet you somebody has stitched these, because this looks like somebody has put this on a piece of somebody's old, oh, that's sweet. Somebody's old pictures and Rolodex and obituaries. So I bet you somebody did this. Somebody made these. But, I mean, look at that. That's pretty. That's pretty. I just thought they would be pretty to put in with my... Oh, this one's really pretty. Look at this one. I think somebody stitched these. Somebody spent a lot of time doing this. Look. I mean, they're just in they're tiny. Look at that. How precious. Anyway, there's a whole bag of them. So I'm going to do something with those. Kind of honor whoever it was. Anyway. And then I got this great big thing of all of these threads for $6.50. I don't even know what brand this is. What brand are these? Anchor. So I seen this one. I thought, oh, that would be perfect to stitch with my Christmas stockings. So anyway, that is kind of some of the stuff that I picked up today. And let me put all this stuff up. I made a hot mess. I made a hot mess. Oh, look, there's earrings. Check that out. Oh, how cute. Little handmade earrings. Anyway, I'd love to honor people's crafting endeavors and create something new with them. Anyway, so I'll put these in here. So I did not spend much today. I just found some stuff that I thought would be cool to put together to try to make a stocking. So that's what I'm going to work on. I also got this great big piece of white fabric. It feels like it's really soft. It almost feels like a cross between a cotton and a flannel. And I got this great big piece of white for $1.50. So, yeah. So here's what let's do. I'll kind of show you what I'm talking about. And then you can kind of come back tomorrow to see where I've got on this. So the first thing I'm going to do is unfold this big, huge piece of fabric. Oh, y'all, I made a mess trying to show y'all all this stuff. All right, where'd my stocking go? We'll get this stuff figured out. We'll get it figured out. All right, so in my stocking shape, I want this to be my my pattern. So I'm just going to lay it out like so. And I'm going to trace it. Trace it, trace it, trace it. Have y'all been staying warm? It has been freezing here for the last couple of days. Freezing. The wind is whooping it. It has been raining like crazy. The sun did come out for just a little bit this afternoon, but then it got dark. It gets dark so stinking early. Yep, I know it. I'm not being all professional with my marking utensil. I'm just over being perfect, being precise. I just want something fun. I'm tired of all the rules, man. All right, where's my scissors? Cut it out. So, a little bit of my sewing story. I grew up sewing. My grandmother sewed. She quilted. She taught me how to quilt. We spent a lot of time cutting out quilt pieces together, piecing quilts. I made my prom dresses for when I went to prom. Went to 3 proms and made 2 of my dresses to go to prom. Made other people's prom dresses, made wedding dresses. And then I got quote unquote responsible. I got jobs, and whenever you have a job and you have a family and you have kids, I have not had much time to sew. And so during the pandemic, whenever we were at home and I was going nuts, I wanted to stitch again. So I picked up cross stitching. And that was of April, the year of the pandemic. I still love to cross stitch. I have so many cross stitch projects going. It's probably need some kind of therapy or something. We won't even go there. But the thing with cross stitching is it requires my focus. And when I'm sitting down trying to watch TV with my husband, I can't really focus on the cross stitch. So, yay. All right, so here is my base of my stocking. If this goes over this, I really don't care. I just want something kind of as a guide to go by. And I think, what do I want to do first? Let's start with the shirt that my husband said was hideous. God, y'all, I'm making such a mess. Making such a mess. All right, this shirt. If you love this shirt, it's your prerogative. My husband just said it was hideous. So I just cut a little thing right here. I'm going to rip off that. Rip off a little section. And I am one of those who loves ragged edges. So, yep. That's me. Alright. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to take some strips like so. Where's Rudolph? This is... Rudolph is cute. So I'm going to start cutting out Rudolph. I think I'm going to leave enough to where I can like turn under some and kind of stitch it down, stitch around it. I think. Can't tell when you're in frame. You can tell I'm out of recording practice. I don't remember where I was in my storytelling. Oh yeah, cross stitch. I can't focus well on cross stitching when my hubby and I are watching TV. So I've done a lot of slow stitching and I miss it. And so I want to get back into it. So I thought each week in 2025, I could give you guys a little update on what I'm working on, because that gives me some accountability too, so that I know, hey, I got to stitch, you know. And you know how it is, we all need excuses. Well, I've got to go in here and do a video. They're waiting on me. So if y'all see this, y'all like this video and subscribe so that I know that somebody out there is actually watching it. And then that way I can use you as an excuse to my hubby to be like, look, they're waiting. They're waiting on me. I know this really don't make a whole lot of, probably make a whole lot of sense at this very second, but I hope that whenever it's all said and done, you'll see what I'm talking about. I might not even use all of Rudolph. Might just use part of him. But I got to get all this stuff back here behind him done, and then figure out how to add him in a way that's going to look better than just this rough cut mess that I've got going on. What else do I have here? This is where it's going to take some ingenuity for me to cut some strips up and take this off. Pull some of these things off. Like, see this one? Like so. Let's see what else I got. I'm really getting the cart before the horse because I've got that Christmas fabric I ordered, I told you coming. And I have no shortage of Christmas fabric in my building. But yeah, no. A girl needs an excuse to go out and get some more. I really like this red right here too. So let me cut this off of here. This is a very thick upholstery filling material. I love different textures whenever I do slow stitching. Like the bumpies, I like to rub my hand on it and feel all that good stuff. All right, so let's do this one like so. And this video was like last second, so I'll get my camera thing figured out. So that's looking pretty good. Let me see what else we got. Got all them red scraps somewhere. Ooh, I love this fabric here. This ruffle on this skirt. This here. Cut a piece of this. I don't know what this is really. It feels part plasticky and part. I'm afraid to do that. I don't think that's gonna work too well. I'm just cut a square of it. It feels like almost a cross between fabric and ribbon. So it won't rip. There's definitely a plastic component to it. I think that might be good for the heel. Right here. So all this stuff on top of it. What else do I have? What's this? What is this? What is this? What is this? I don't know. I don't want too much red on red, but I guess I should have thought about that a little bit more, about getting some green stuff. It don't matter. This is just the base. I'm being weird. Okay, so this is just going to be the base. I'm going to cover this like this like this. Maybe. I need to go find my safety or straight pins. Gosh, words. So that I can pin all this down. That looks good. And then picture, if you will. I know it's hard to imagine because this is definitely not, this Rudolph has definitely seen his better days. But I'm going to have to maybe use some fusible fleece on the back of him and then go back and cut him out close. Yeah. We'll see what we can do. Anyway, so that's kind of my ideas. That's my thoughts. I'm going to work on this some in front of the TV this afternoon. And I hope that you will come back tomorrow and see where I have got. I hope to at least have a base for this one stocking done. And then I can kind of show you how I'm going to embellish it and make it like a slow stitching stocking. I know that if you're not used to it, you probably don't know what I'm talking about, but it will make a whole lot more sense if you stick along with me and watch the process. So I'm going to let you guys go for now. I'm going to go try to wrangle this together and see what I can get done. That way I can think through this. With this first one, I will try to get the base down and kind of play a little bit so I can show you what I'm thinking about. And then if you guys want to see me create the next two, we'll do that together. So if you are going to like this, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I hope you'll come along with me to complete these 3 stockings. And as we dive into next year of stitching and doing videos more often. So I will see you back here tomorrow. Bye.